Can you in your 40s genuinely lose body fat?
You cannot.
Naturally, when you start a worthwhile journey, people are going to say you cannot. Some might even say it's impossible, quit wasting your time. But luckily, you've got me here to tell you exactly how it can be done. So let's get back into the video. And I ask again, is it possible to lose enough belly fat in your 40s so that your abs can start to show? The simple answer is yes. And how do I know this? It's because I have done it. And I'm here to share with you practical steps that I took in this video that took me from this guy you see over here to this guy you see over here. Hi, my name is Kush, and I'm just a regular guy that likes to talk about fitness, fashion, and business. Welcome to my channel. I'm a regular guy in his 40s. I have a full-time job. I also run a couple of businesses. I am also a family man. All of this requires time. In addition to that, I also try to stay fit and healthy. This even requires additional time. I am sure this isn't peculiar to me only, so we can all relate to this. But why am I saying all of this? It's just to let you know that, honestly, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So let's get into practical steps that worked for me, and I believe that can also work for you. Firstly, and I'm sure majority of you guys already know this, we all need to be in a calorie deficit to lose body fat. This calorie deficit, simply the total calories you consume in a day should be less than the total calories you expend for that day. So how did I get into calorie deficit? At the beginning, I'll get to work between 8:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. and I would have breakfast then. So what did I do? I started to push out my breakfast time further out. So from 9 a.m., I pushed it out to 10 a.m. for about a week. From 10 a.m., I pushed it out to 11 a.m. for about a week. Till now, where I can now say my first meal of the day starts around 2 to 3 p.m. You see, the body is an incredible machine that is able to adapt to different situations. And now, I'm totally fine with having my first meal around 2 or 3 p.m. Sometimes I only have 2 meals a day. Sometimes I even only go with 1 meal a day, depending on how I'm feeling. This reduces my total calorie intake for the day and helps me be in a calorie deficit and stay in a calorie deficit. Even when I'm having 1 or 2 meals a day, those meals are usually nutrients dense. I also found stuff that I like to eat, and I just eat those things on repeat. And since I know the calorie intake for those food, I also know the macro. It helps me stay in a calorie deficit because I do not have to keep on counting calories for all my meals. That just makes things a lot easier. Secondly, I took what I ate seriously and made a conscious decision of what goes into my body. At this point, you might think I'm trying to introduce a diet, but this isn't the case. I still eat the foods I enjoy. I just make sure that the right things in the right proportions. I made sure that every meal I ate was predominantly protein, and the rest was split between carbs and good fat. This is very important because protein is the building blocks for muscle, and it keeps you satiated for longer and helps you effectively lose fat. Having more muscles helps you increase your basal metabolic rate, BMR, which in turn lets you burn more calories faster. I don't really want to go into the science of this, but if you like another video specifically about this, just comment below and I'll look into creating this. Thirdly, before I go into the third point, I'd like you to smash that like button, click on share, and also subscribe to the channel. This will really help me a lot. Thank you. You need to start working out. Preferably, get to the gym. But if you cannot, you need to start doing some form of resistance and strength training to help you build muscles. It's as simple as that. As I mentioned earlier, building muscles is very important. You don't need to spend a lot of time in the gym or even an expensive gym membership. The basic will do. When I started this journey, I only went to the gym 2 or 3 times a week and did a few basic compound exercises. That was all that was needed to start, and that's all you need to start. I would advise, if you can, start your workout in the morning and get out of the way. These are the exercises I started with, and these are the only exercises you will need, particularly if you're just starting out. So I'm going to go through these exercises at a very high level. The more you go, the more you see what works for you, and the more you see how you can adapt it to fit your lifestyle. Firstly, bench press. 3 sets of 10 reps is probably good enough. The shoulder press, which works your shoulders. The barbell squats, that's a very good exercise that works your core, your legs, in fact, just your whole body. Pull-ups, that would also work your back muscles as well, and your lats as well. And the barbell rows, which will work your back as well, very good for your back. And then you also have the deadlifts, which will work, just focus on overall strengthening the whole body itself and the back. All of these exercises, we call them compound exercises because, they are very good for overall bodybuilding and you to to be able to use them and be able to use them effectively for losing fat. And as you get further into fitness anyway, you will see other exercises that you can build upon and that can help you get further and achieve your goals. Fourthly, another thing I did, and in continuation of this fitness theme, was to walk more. My initial goal was to capture about 6,000 steps daily. Right now, I'm up to about between 12,000 and 15,000 steps every day. How am I able to achieve this? One of the things I would do was that I would get off 2 or 3 stops before my stop, or I would take 5 minutes break every hour just to walk around. Also, before I start my gym session, I get on the treadmill and I do about 10 to 15 minutes walk. And after my gym session as well, I get back on the treadmill and do about another 10 to 15 minutes of walking. All of that adds up to help me get to 10,000 steps daily. And if you say 10,000 steps, it's not a magical number. It's just a baseline for us to be able to achieve the goal of to be able to move more. Because the more you move, the more calories you burn, and the better and easier it is for you to be able to achieve your goal of being a calorie deficit and lose belly fat. Another thing I did was to drink a lot of water. My aim was to start with was about 2 liters of water. Now sometimes I try to get to 3 liters or 4 liters of water. That helps you circulate all your nutrients around your body. It keeps you hydrated. You can't escape it. Drink water and drink as much as you can every day. And I've gone to the last point of my video, and that is having enough sleep, having enough rest. We put our body through a lot of things on a daily basis. So if we do not give it time to recover, we're doing a disservice. So I ensure I get minimum of 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and ensuring that my body has enough time to recover and rest. Rest is absolutely important for body repair and muscle recovery. So you want to ensure you're giving your body enough rest so that it can maintain and keep those gains it has made all through the day. So there you have it. These are the things I did to help me get lean, stay lean, and help me lose belly fat. I hope you found this useful. Please like and share this video with your family and friends so that they too can benefit from this knowledge and lose belly fat as well. Until the next video, thank you and peace.